All right, hello folks, and welcome into game 2 of the day here in Jamestown, New York, as the Elmira Pioneers will now play a 7-inning game against the Jamestown Tarp Skunks. Just not the best start to the day. Obviously, they came in down by 4, ended up losing that one 7-1. Just really couldn't get the offense started. Well, Coach Andrew Drum has tried to address that here and has a new set of a lineup coming out here for the second game, as Holden Wilder set to get the ball on the mound here for game number 2. Wilder on the season has, well, had an auspicious start. 5.70, 1 win, 3 losses, 5 appearances, all of them starts, 23.2 innings pitched, 35 hits, 18 runs, 15 of them earned, 10 bases on balls, and 25 strikeouts. The batting order tonight going to be Jeff Mejia, Donovan Montgomery, Dom Popa, Emilian Pitre, Chris Erickson, Alex Lucchini, Trevor Henneman, Jaron McNeil Ward, Aaron Thomas, and Peter Theodoralis. So a couple of new names getting into the batting order here tonight for the Pioneers. So we'll see if that makes any difference. We have yet to get the starting lineup for the Jamestown Tarp Skunks, so that will come as I get it. I do really appreciate everybody tuning in here. We're going to take a quick break. As I said, we don't have the starting lineup for the Tarp Skunks, so not a ton to talk about here. The Pioneers in desperate need of a W here to even out the day. They did suffer the loss in the first game, so a win is going to be imperative here to keep themselves in the playoff hunt. We'll see if they can do it. We're going to step aside, let the commercials take over for a little bit, and I will be back, hopefully with a starting lineup here before we get started.
Give me a blue light lime.
Yeah. Grapefruit.
Blood orange, blueberry.
You got it.
Oh. Barry, you son of a bass. We've been through this. No thumbs. Just yanking your hook. Oh, good. When you're at the lake, you drink Labatt. That's lake law.
New Extra Charge Hot and Iced Coffee from Dunkin' is made with 20% extra caffeine from green coffee extract, because we could all use a little extra this year. Whether that's an extra boost, some extra boldness, or the drive to go the extra mile, we're extra ready for whatever comes our way and extra excited to take it on. Let's get it done with new Extra Charge Hot or Iced Coffee from Dunkin' with 20% extra caffeine. And pair it with snackable stuffed bagel minis for an added all-day boost. Order ahead on the Dunkin' app. America runs on Dunkin'. Price and participation may vary. Limited time offer.
Hi, this is Marian Decker, and at the Decker Agency, we've got over 34 years experience in helping our clients get the best insurance coverage possible. We're local and we're trusted. We've built our business on the idea that customers should be treated like family. At the Decker Agency, we offer free quotes and consultations. Our clients can build their coverages to best suit their needs and budget. Please stop into our office at 416 East 14th Street in Elmira Heights, or call us at 607-734-1100 to schedule your free consultation today. And like the Marian M. Decker Agency LLC on Facebook. At the Decker Agency, we help you protect what matters most.
Everything you need when you need it most. Introducing the Toyota Venza with standard all-wheel drive. Toyota, let's go places.
It's another day in the Twin Tiers. And for most of us, it's just another day on the job. Taking care of our neighbors, helping out our coworkers, and making our community a better place for all of us. When you love what you do and really care about the people you serve, you do it well. It's not for the glory, some big award, or even a pat on the back. It's just knowing that we can count on each other. That's reward enough. Arnett Health. It's what we do.
So, what brings you and Greg to marriage counseling today?
Jake from State Farm. My husband calls him all the time. 2, 3 in the morning, it doesn't matter.
I see. Greg, is this true?
Yeah, Jake saves us tons on our insurance. No matter what time it is, he's always there.
Mm-hmm. And how much did he save you?
Hundreds.
Listen, can I call this Jake from State Farm?
You've got to be kidding me.
State Farm is there for you anytime, anywhere. Call 1-800-STATE-FARM or click today. Get to a better state. State Farm.
All right, folks. Well, my apologies. We're trying to get everything ready to go here. I realized that we had to flip the scoreboard, so bear with me just a second here, and I'll have that all fixed up quick hurry and in a jiff. Just getting the logos replaced, and the scoreboard will be fixed, as again the Pioneers were the home team this afternoon. They will be the visiting team here this evening. So there we go. We are all set with that. Again, sadly, still no lineup to report as of yet from the Tarp Skunks. So as soon as I do have that, I will make sure you guys are informed. I will try to get a pitcher's name when he makes his way out. As, again, the Pioneers look ready. The umpires are in position. And, again, we will be getting things going here momentarily, as introduction should be coming here any moment, which is when I will try to steal the starting lineup. Again, your Elmira Pioneers in desperate need of a win. This game, a little bit of an oddball, 7 innings instead of the usual 9. So everything's going to come at you quick and in a hurry here to start things off. The crowd here in Jamestown looking pretty pumped up, a little bit fuller here than it was for the first game in the afternoon. As, of course, a Tuesday afternoon, a lot of people still involved in the day-to-day bustles of life. So we should be getting just about started here as we are inching closer and closer to the 7 o'clock deadline of first pitch. Taking a look here, again, the Elmira Pioneers will set up in the field as such. We'll start with the outfield from right to left. Dom Popa will take right field. And center, Jerron McNeil Ward, who we've seen using his speed as of late. And in left, Aaron Thomas. From first to third, Chris Erickson at first. Emilian Petra over there at second base. Playing short, no surprise, Donovan Montgomery. Alex Lucini at third. Behind the dish, Trevor Henneman. And Holden Wilder on the mound for the Elmira Pioneers. As Wilder is down to our right-hand side, warming in the pen. I can't get a good look through the tall structure to my left-hand side to see the Tarp Skunks bullpen, so I don't have a read on who exactly is out there for them. Again, a very quick turnaround here after the first game finished about an hour ago. A lot of the Pioneers lounged around a little bit, took some time to get ready and get started. As now it looks like the lineup finally coming upstairs, so we should be getting started in a moment, and then hopefully we'll have that information for you when they read the introductions here. Again, the Pioneers unsure of who the heck they're going to be facing, and the Tarp Skunks have done a very good job against the Pioneers this season. Elmira just hasn't been able to really get a foot in against the Tarp Skunks here in Jamestown at all. Back at home, they do have a victory on a Sunday afternoon, but they also have a loss in another Sunday afternoon. So home, away, hasn't been an easy time against the Tarp Skunks. There's a reason they are leading the Western Division, and they like to show off exactly why that is time and time again. Looks like they're going to give out the lineup, so I will turn up the volume, let you guys listen to the in-house PA, and hopefully have this information for you momentarily.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask that you please rise and remove your caps as we honor America for the singing of our national anthem performed tonight by Annabella Booker. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streamed, and oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
All right, well, there you have it, as you guys might have gotten to hear. If not, I'll clarify for you here in just a second as the warm-up pitches are thrown by Brandon Demma, who we'll take a quick look at before we get into the rest of the lineup. Demma has a 1-1 record. He has appeared in 6 games, started 2, one of them the previous game tonight against the Elmira Pioneers. That one he started back a week ago. 13.2 innings pitched, 14 hits, 10 runs, 9 of them earned, 12 bases on balls, and 12 strikeouts. Looking down the rest of the order, Hayden Hunt will lead off for the Tarp Skunks. He is playing in center field. The second man up going to be Mark Tucker, as he led off the previous game for the Tarp Skunks. Number 18, Luke Turner, will be the extra hitter and bat third. The third baseman tonight going to be wearing number 38, Danny Hosley. And so, again, as you may be seeing, the lineup not changing a whole heck of a lot for the team coming up in the home dugout this time, as Padraig O'Shaughnessy will be the next man up to the plate. As I said, not much change so far, as Corey Blackburn going to man left field. Then the right fielder for tonight's affair going to be wearing number 2, Justin Bailey. The designated hitter wearing number 7 is Anthony Badala. So, again, not a huge amount of changes for the Tarp Skunks. Behind the dish, it does look like it's going to be Colby Avon, so one brand new name. And then at shortstop, I heard number 12, which I do not see on the roster. So we'll try to get a look at the shortstop as he's warming up out there. Well, it is number 12. As there it is, Chase Carlson. All right, so Chase Carlson out there at shortstop. So, had an old roster. My apologies there, folks. As the Pioneers will start things off. Should be an interesting night, as, again, 7 innings. So anything that's going to happen has to happen quickly. We'll have to see what happens here as the Pioneers will start things off. And again, top of the first inning. We didn't have one of those here earlier, as we got right started in the top of the third, already with 1 out. But now the Pioneers are the visitors, and we'll get going here with Jeff Mejia starting things off. So Mejia waits. The first pitch from the Tarp Skunks is high, 1 ball, no strikes. So 1-0 to start off this one. Again, the Pioneers going to be looking to get hot out of the gate. They need to split this doubleheader as they lost the earlier game in their first strike, 1-1. Want to thank everybody once again for tuning in here live on YouTube and Mixlr.com. 1-1 count as Mejia waits the pitch. Cut on and missed, 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes as the Pioneers trying to find their offense. It's been a rough go of it against these Tarp Skunks as the pitch comes in. Cut on. This one hammered towards the left-hand side, scooped up by the third baseman, and in time. So a very quick first out here in the game as a 5-3 put out retires Jeff Mejia. Donovan Montgomery, the next man coming up. Montgomery hit a shot earlier out there to left field. Put it off the wall, off right next to that robo sign. He's batting .297, 27 for 91. Those numbers going up a little bit after the earlier game, but again in there for strike 1. So no time wasted here by the Tarp Skunks pitcher, as Dema will go right back to work against the Pios. No balls, 1 strike. Dema moves into his windup and delivers. That one bounces in, so 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. It's our first Tioga Down showdown here in the second game. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 man down. As Montgomery steps back in. Again, the Pioneers were lucky to only use 2 pitchers back at the conclusion of the first game. That one fouled away, 1-2. So a lot of the bullpen going to be available here, especially with an off day tomorrow. Pioneers are still in the thick of the playoff hunt, but time is quickly getting away from them. They're going to have to figure it out here if they're going to make a push. They'll wind up in the pitch from Dema is cut on, and again right to the shortstop. It short hops him, though, and Montgomery's going to have himself a, waiting to see this, maybe an error. And it is. They're going to credit that as an error, but still, Montgomery does make his way to first base. So he reaches on the error at shortstop, and that'll bring up Dom Popa. Popa, the University of Pittsburgh product, stepping back in. As now again, Montgomery taking his lead. We know he can go as the pitch is in there. A bunt shown but pulled back as that one bounced in. 1 ball, no strikes. 1-0 as Popa steps in here. Dom takes a moment here. Little look As Montgomery dancing around on first base here. That one inside, 2 balls, no strikes. So quickly 2-0 as Popa trying to get the job done here. Popa waits, a long look here from the hurler as Dema checks on Montgomery. The pitch, bounced in there again, 3 balls, no strikes. So Montgomery clearly in Dema's head as the Pioneers, again, working on offense. They've got to find a way to get things going, and, well, Dema is certainly has Montgomery in his head as Montgomery has been dancing over there at first base. He waits, the pitch from Dema, taken for a strike, that one right down the middle. So 3 balls, 1 strike as Popa was waiting and taking that one all the way. As now again, Drum giving signs over to his man at first. Checking on Montgomery, the pitch fouled away as Popa took a healthy cut at that one. 3 balls, 2 strikes. As again, Elmira. They will again have an off day tomorrow. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, so nothing to save it for. They've only got a 7-inning game here tonight. As the pitch coming here from down. No, he's going to throw over to first, checking on Montgomery. Montgomery not leaning the wrong way that time as Dema was thinking over there all the way. So we'll see if Dema can get Popa out here. As Popa waits. He takes ball 4, and now there's runners at first and second. So with 1 out, the Pioneers now have 2 runners aboard. And that's going to bring up Emeline Petra. Petra makes his way to the batter's box. He did get plunked earlier today. Was able to get on board a couple of times, but again, he's going to look for some more offensive success. Again, he has seen a fair few at-bats this summer, but as that one comes inside on Petra again. So, ball 1. As they have been pitching him tight. Again, earlier on this season, Petra was being scouted pretty heavily by MLB scouts, so as he heads down to the University of Kentucky, for sure that scouting is going to continue. So, a look as Montgomery has his lead, and that's in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. It's a Tioga Down showdown. As the Pioneers trying to find that offense. As I said, they put up just 1 run back in the first game here this afternoon. As a long look from the hurler. Dema delivers. Cut on and missed. 1-2. That one looked a little high, but Petra liked it, so went chasing that one. Again, a little bit of a hole on the right-hand side. First baseman forced to keep Popa close. Again, Popa has some speed as well, so if the ball does get into the field, 2 men on base who can really move. As that bounces in there, 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2-2 count. As 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 man down. Petra comes back up. Takes a long look. As now, wind appears to have died down, judging by the flags out there in center field. Long look. And the pitch from Dema is cut on and missed as Petra swings through strike number 3. And that's going to be the second strikeout of the afternoon. Or, excuse me. I'm thinking back to the first inning. That'll be the second out here of the top of the first inning. Chris Erickson, who did not play in the first game this afternoon, comes up. He's batting .238, 19 for 80. 4 doubles, a triple, a home run. Home run, not normally the thing you look for out of Chris Erickson. It's normally about his speed. As now, a long look. The pitch. Erickson swings and misses as he's coming out looking to put that ball in play. 2 runners on. And Elmira needs to get some more base runners. Obviously, the 7-1 loss earlier today going to sting a little bit. A long look. Checks on the runner at second. The pitch. Cut on and fouled back, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 men down. As again, Pioneers here threatening early. 2 runners on, 2 strikes. We'll see if Erickson can come up with some contact here. Petra went down on strikes. He's going to try to avoid that. He asks for time and gets it. As again, Pioneers get a runner into scoring position. Something they've done a few times over the last couple games. Pioneers tend to score in bunches when they score. They score back-to-back innings. They score, as I said, in bunches during an inning. Swing and a miss as Erickson goes down on strikes. So back-to-back punch-outs for the Tarp Skunks to end the top of the first. 2 men stranded. No hits for the Pioneers, but they do get 5 men to come to the plate. We'll head for the bottom half of the inning when we come back here on Mixlr.com.
Give me a blue light lime.
Yeah. Grapefruit.
Blood orange, me berry.
You got it.
Oh! Barry, you son of a bass. We've been through this. No thumbs. Just yanking your hook. Oh, good. When you're at the lake, you drink Labatt. That's lake law.
New extra charge hot and iced coffee from Dunkin' is made with 20% extra caffeine from green coffee extract because we could all use a little extra this year. Whether that's an extra boost, some extra boldness, or the drive to go the extra mile, we're extra ready for whatever comes our way and extra excited to take it on. Let's get it done with new extra charge hot or iced coffee from Dunkin' with 20% extra caffeine. And pair it with snackable stuffed bagel minis for an added all-day boost. Order ahead on the Dunkin' app. America runs on Dunkin'. Price and participation may vary. Limited time offer.
Hi, this is Marion Decker, and at the Decker Agency, we've got over 34 years experience in helping our clients get the best insurance coverage possible. We're local and we're trusted. We've built our business on the idea that customers should be treated like family. At the Decker Agency, we offer free quotes and consultations. Our clients can build their coverages to best suit their needs and budget. Please stop into our office at 416 East 14th Street in Elmira Heights or call us at 607-734-1100 to schedule your free consultation today. And like the Marion M. Decker Agency LLC on Facebook. At the Decker Agency, we help you protect what matters most.
All right, and with that, we are back here live as the Elmira Pioneers go to the field for the first time here this evening, as that's going to bring up the Tarp Skunks. So our first look at Holden Wilder here this afternoon, as he comes out, and we'll be looking to make quick work of the Tarp Skunks, something the Pioneers have struggled to do over the course of the season. First man up, Hayden Hunt. He's a .329 hitter, the best hitter on the Tarp Skunks this season. As a leadoff man, we'll take a look at the numbers here. Hayden Hunt, a .292 leadoff hitter, has led off 24 times, also has worked 6 bases on balls. The pitch in there for a strike, so Holden Wilder coming right at Hayden Hunt. As Hunt moves into the batter's box again, takes strike 2, so Wilder not playing around here, right at the Tarp Skunks. No balls, 2 strikes. As the pitch, taken up and in, 1-2. So Wilder, right back in here. The pitch, cut on and missed. That will be strike 3. And he went back to the dugout without even making the effort for first. So we have the first strikeout of the game for Holden Wilder. That's going to bring up Mark Tucker, the second baseman. Tucker again was the leadoff man in the first game, batting .267, 24 for 90, 4 doubles, 2 triples, 22 RBIs as he takes strike 1. So quick work again here from Wilder, as the wind begins to blow a little bit up here in the booth. That's in there for strike 2. So 0-2. As now again, Wilder goes right back to work. The pitch is outside, 1 ball, 2 strikes. So Wilder trying to figure out those corners. Last 2 batters, he's gotten quickly up 0-2, and then starts trying to dabble a little bit. Swing and a miss as he gets strike 3. As Henneman goes to pick it up, throws down to first in plenty of time, so a strike him out, throw him out play, as that'll be the second strikeout in a row. That is going to bring up Luke Turner. So Turner comes up. He's the second best hitter on the Tarp Skunks, 314 average, 32 for 102, 7 doubles, a triple, and 2 long balls. So we'll see what he can do here. The pitch taken for a ball as Wilder moving off of that heart of the plate where he was living for the first 2 batters. The wind and the pitch from Wilder. High, 2-0. So 2 balls, no strikes here with 2 outs as Wilder takes a long look in here. Again, this is a 7-inning ball game as the pitch in there for a strike. The reason I continue to mention that is just to place how much importance there is on each individual out. So every single inning more important than the last as the pitch comes in, fouled away, 2 balls, 2 strikes. So it's 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, a Tioga Down showdown. As again, long look here from Wilder as he gets set, looking for that put away pitch. Delivered, fouled away, as that will get way out of play and out of the stadium, which means we need to remind you to make the right decision. Insist on diamond collision. So, Pioneers right back to work here. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The pitch just missed. 3 balls and 2 strikes. It is full. Wilder looking for one more punch out. He'd love to strike out the side here in the first inning. The pitch connected on out towards center field as McNeil Ward couldn't quite get there. It bounces in. He'll turn and throw. So the first hit of the ball game belongs to the Tarp Skunks. And it is a single. So right now their side of the board, all that's lit up, they've got a hit and an error as Danny Hosley comes up. Hosley steps in. He's batting .272 on the year, 22 for 81. A double, a homer, 8 RBIs, 3 bases on balls. So we'll see what he can do here at the plate. First pitch from Wilder, right down the gut again, 0-1. So no balls, 1 strike. As Holden Wilder trying to go right back to work here. The pitch against Hosley, bounces in, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1. 2 men out. As a good look here. Wilder checking on Hosley down there. The wind and the pitch taken for strike 2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. As now Wilder up against it again with a 1 ball, 2 strike count. See if Wilder can punch out a third man here in the inning. The pitch fouled away as Hosley stays alive. So 1-2. 2 men down. Wilder looking for 1 more strike to get out of this bottom of the first. My apologies. As we've switched. And Jamestown now the home team. The pitch taken for a ball. Wilder almost walked off the mound on that one. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Another Tioga Down showdown. Little look here as Wilder delivers. Fouled away. So 2 balls, 2 strikes 1 more time. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 men down. Looking for 1 more pitch. Wilder has been efficient here in the first. He delivers. Bounced that one in there. Runners off and going. Henneman chucks that down. The tag was applied, but the ball gets by. So McNeil Ward will have to chase it. 3 balls, 2 strikes. A man now on second base on that pass ball. So, again, Wilder, full count, 2 men out. Looking for 1 more pitch to get out of this half inning. Good long look. He sets. Winds and deals. Delivered out towards first. Knocked down, hustling, throwing that over to first. It's in time, and there's the out. So it's not a punch out, but Wilder does escape danger as a man got in to scoring position. But Hosley with the ground out ends that one. Pioneers take a 0-0 tie to the top of the second. You're listening to Pioneers Baseball here on Mixlr.com.
Everything you need when you need it most. Introducing the Toyota Venza with standard all-wheel drive. Toyota, let's go places.
It's another day in the Twin Tiers. And for most of us, it's just another day on the job. Taking care of our neighbors, helping out our coworkers, and making our community a better place for all of us. When you love what you do and really care about the people you serve, you do it well. It's not for the glory, some big award, or even a pat on the back. It's just knowing that we can count on each other. That's reward enough. Arnett Health. It's what we do.
All right, well, the Pioneers will come back up to the plate. We'll see what they're able to do here. It's going to be a tough effort to put anything up against these Tarp Skunks. The Pioneers have not had much luck, but Lucini comes up. He fouls that one back, 0-1. So, no balls, one strike. As Lucini came to the team just a couple of short weeks ago. He waits, the one and the pitch from Dema. Cut on, and this one popped up down the left field line. That one looks like it's going to get into foul territory and will get into the bullpen of the Tarp Skunks, so 0-2. As Alex Lucini heads back for the dugout, or excuse me, my apologies, heads back for the batter's box. Was watching manager Andrew Drum having a chat from the third base manager's box down here to my left. Little look here from Dema as he delivers. Taken for strike three as the umpire punches him out. So struck out looking Alex Lucini. That's 3 in a row for Dema, as now Trevor Henneman will step up. Henneman hasn't gotten a whole heck of a lot of chances to get up to the plate this season. He joined the team late. Is just 2 for 6, so batting .333, but again, only 6 opportunities at the plate. You hope he can get a few more shots here before the end of the season. He has been an impact player every year he's been on the Pios. That one drilled over there towards third base. The throw over to first is in time, so 1 pitch and another out, as that's quickly 2 down for the Pioneers. As 2 men are out, Jerron McNeil Ward steps up here. See what he can do. As, again, with a guy like McNeil Ward, you would expect to see a little bit more bunting just because of his speed. But he takes a big cut there, 0-1. So no balls, 1 strike. As again, McNeil Ward up there with 2 outs. Everybody way back in the field. The pitch. Cut on again as that one bounced, 0-2. So no balls, 2 strikes. As again, as I said, McNeil Ward going to be a huge prospect down there at Virginia Tech. He has speed like no one else in this league this year. He's going to be a very impressive piece for Virginia Tech. As that's in there, strike 3 looking. And that will be another strikeout for Dema as the Pios go down 1-2-3. So, 3 out 3 down. We head for the bottom of the second, tied 0-0. You're listening to Pioneers Baseball on Mixlr.com.
So, what brings you and Greg to marriage counseling today?
Jake from State Farm. My husband calls him all the time. 2, 3 in the morning, it doesn't matter.
I see. Greg, is this true?
Yeah, Jake saves us tons on our insurance. No matter what time it is, he's always there.
Mm-hmm. And how much did he save you?
Hundreds.
Listen, can I call this Jake from State Farm?
You've got to be kidding me.
State Farm is there for you anytime, anywhere. Call 1-800-STATE-FARM or click today. Get to a better state. State Farm.
Give me a blue light lime.
Grapefruit.
Blood orange, me berry.
Got it.
Oh! Barry, you son of a bass. We've been through this. No thumbs. Just yanking your hook. Oh, good. When you're at the lake, you drink Labatt. That's lake law.
New Extra Charge Hot and Iced Coffee from Dunkin' is made with 20% extra caffeine from green coffee extract because we could all use a little extra this year. Whether that's an extra boost, some extra boldness, or the drive to go the extra mile, we're extra ready for whatever comes our way and extra excited to take it on. Let's get it done with new Extra Charge Hot or Iced Coffee from Dunkin' with 20% extra caffeine. And pair it with snackable stuffed bagel minis for an added all-day boost. Order ahead on the Dunkin' app. America runs on Dunkin'. Price and participation may vary. Limited time offer.
Hi.
All right, and with that, we are back here live in Jamestown. So it's going to be an interesting couple of innings here for the Pioneers as Holden Wilder came out dealing. They're going to need him to keep that up as they have had a little bit of trouble getting anything going offensively. So, first man to greet Wilder here in the second inning, Padraig O'Shaughnessy. As now again, Wilder moves into his delivery, and that one is connected on right towards the first baseman who steps on first. 1 pitch, 1 out, just what the Pioneers were looking for there. So O'Shaughnessy, a 3 unassisted, as that'll bring up Corey Blackburn. So Blackburn comes up with 1 out. As now again, Pioneers right back to work. Blackburn on the season, a .244 hitter as he takes strike number 1. So right back to attacking the plate. Blackburn a couple of doubles, 6 RBIs, 11 bases on balls, and 12 strikeouts. Another pitch. No, they say ball. They say he went, so no balls, 2 strikes. 0-2 the count. So no balls, 2 strikes, 1 man down as Wilder goes right back to work. The pitch, cut on and miss, strike 3. So 3 straight pitches, and that will do it for Blackburn's first visit. That brings up Justin Bailey. Bailey, another one of those top 3 hitters on the team, 309, 21 for 68, 3 doubles, 7 RBIs, 9 bases on balls, and 22 strikeouts. So Holden Wilder, who is dealing so far through 5 outs, looking for the 6th as he skips that one in for ball 1, 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 men down. Wilder gets set on the mound. Another kick and a pitch delivered, and this one will get foul into the seats as that will be 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 men down. Elmira trying to make quick work of the Tarp Skunks here in the bottom of the second inning. Getting back set, Wilder taking a long look, the pitch right down the middle, 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Wilder has been very, very good so far. Allowed 1 hit, but also, so far on the day, 3 strikeouts. Another swing. The tag is applied, and that will do it for the second inning. A big strikeout again for Wilder as we head for the top of the third. Still tied, 0-0. You're listening to Pioneers Baseball on Mixlr.com.
And Decker. And at the Decker Agency, we've got over 34 years experience in helping our clients get the best insurance coverage possible. We're local and we're trusted. We've built our business on the idea that customers should be treated like family. At the Decker Agency, we offer free quotes and consultations. Our clients can build their coverages to best suit their needs and budget. Please stop into our office at 416 East 14th Street in Elmira Heights or call us at 607-734-1100 to schedule your free consultation today. And like the Marion M. Decker Agency, LLC on Facebook. At the Decker Agency, we help you protect what matters most.
Everything you need when you need it most. Introducing the Toyota Venza with standard all-wheel drive. Toyota, let's go places.
It's another day in the Twin Tiers. And for most of us, it's just another day on the job. Taking care of our neighbors, helping out our other. That's reward enough. Arnett Health. It's what we do.
All right, well, the Pioneers coming back up to the plate. Bottom of the order, Aaron Thomas, Peter Theodorelis, and then back to the top for Jeff Mejia. See what the Pioneers can do, as Thomas hasn't had a ton of opportunity here. As we move towards the latter part of the year, the pitch, cut on and grounded over to the first base side, foul. So no balls, one strike. Both pitchers have been effective and efficient, as we're already here in the top of the third inning. As I said, a shorter game, so we'll see how this goes, as that one bounces in, 1 ball, 1 strike. So a 1-1 count, as, well, we're almost halfway through this one already. The way these pitchers are going, it has been rather special. The pitch from Dema, cut on and missed, 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. As now again, Thomas will step back in. Thomas on the year of $155, just 9 hits and 58 appearances. Well, he makes it 10, as he's going to connect with that one, and a single out there to left field. So there's the first hit for the Pioneers here. As now, Thomas leads off the third with the single, and Peter Theodorelis will step up. Again, Theodorelis, always an interesting watch. That no batting glove style that he has. You don't see a ton of that as he steps back in. Theodorelis waits. The pitch from Dema is taken for a strike, as Theodorelis looked to lay down a bunt there, it looked like. Don't see much of that out of Peter Theodorelis. See if that brings in that third baseman. He does get in on the infield grass as Theodorelis waits. The pitch from Dema. No, he throws that one high as time was called. So, no balls, 1 strike. Theodorelis will step back in. 0-1 count. Runner on first is Aaron Thomas. Certainly capable of moving around the base paths, though so far on the year has not had the opportunity. No stolen bases, no times caught stealing. The pitch is taken for a strike on the outside corner, 0-2. So no balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. As again, Theodorelis. Now the third baseman will go back to his normal position. As the pitch with 2 strikes from Dema is outside, 1 ball, 2 strikes. So 1-2 to Peter Theodorelis. 1-2. As they're looking for the put-away pitch for Theodorelis, he's trying to move Aaron Thomas around out there on first base. The pitch from Dema is cut on by Theodorelis. That goes down the line and stays fair. That's going to send Thomas over to third. Theodorelis rounds first and heads for second. He will get in with a stand-up double. And now the Pioneers have 2 runners in scoring position A beauty of a slap hit there from Peter Theodorelis. As now, runners at second and third will put the Pioneers in prime position with the top of the lineup coming up. So Mejia comes up. Mejia looking to drive in a run. So far this season, he has done that a couple of times. Mejia has, you just get the stats right here, he has 3 of them. Looking for 4 and maybe 5 if he can put it in the right place. He takes strike 1. As the Pioneers still up here with nobody out. This has been the type of offense the Pioneers have been looking for. Now they got to keep it going here at the top of the order. Mejia waits, the wind, the pitch. Cut on in. That one popped right next to my booth, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out. Mejia 0 for 1 on the day, did ground out to the third baseman earlier on. 0-2. Here in the top of the third. Mejia looking for something he can put in play. The pitch. Taken outside, 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. As the Pioneers go back to work here. Thomas, who started this whole thing off, stands on third base. Long look. As Dema delivers. Taken outside again. 2 balls, 2 strikes. As Mejia working the count. 2-2. First base is open, so Dema can kind of work around Mejia here. Although, don't think you want to face Donovan Montgomery with the bases loaded either. The pitch. Cut on, drilled. Gets by the second baseman. 1 run's going to score. Theodorelis will be held up. The Pioneers will have runners on the corners. And they hit the board first as Mejia earns himself an RBI. So, big inning so far for the Pioneers. As now with runners at first and third, and Mejia always a threat to snag a bag, comes up with Montgomery out there. As we'll see what Dema chooses to do here with Donovan Montgomery. As now time called. Skipper will head out to the pitcher's mound and have a talk with his hurler, Dema. As Montgomery going over things in his head. Feeling a bit of the wind up here in the booth. We'll see what this chat is all about. We'll see there is activity down in the Tarp Skunk bullpen. So 3 straight hits, and you don't see that too often against the Tarp Skunks. Pioneers making an impact right away. As now again, Montgomery waiting. The umpire will head for the pitcher's mound now, as he's given a while for them to have their little chat. So umpire making his way out there. And now Montgomery would love to help out a little bit, drive in another run. No, the umpire walks by the mound. All right, so here we go. As Dema set to go. Donovan Montgomery will look to make contact here. Nobody out. Pioneers with runners at first and third. And again, Mejia standing over there at first. He's got an open base at second. Always a threat over there. Doesn't need much of a lead either. The pitch is taken outside. 1 ball, no strikes. So 1-0. And again, we'll see what Coach Andrew Drum has in mind for Jeff Mejia. Standing at first. Little look here as Dema staring daggers at Mejia. He moves into his windup, delivers. Mejia is off and running. Pitch was outside, so ball 2. And Mejia is in there in time. A stolen base. And now runners at second and third. As I said, always a threat to go. As Mejia has the speed. And, of course, a lot of the know-how, too. 2 balls, no strikes. 2-0. Still nobody out. Now first base is open. So Donovan Montgomery waits. The pitch. Taken for a strike on the outside corner. Montgomery, a little bit of a head shake there. 2 balls, 1 strike. as again, he takes a look as waiting on Dema. Dema checks on the runners, delivers, taken high, 3-1. So 3 balls, 1 strike, nobody out. Pioneers would absolutely love to see another man get on base as Popa waits in the on-deck circle. He drew himself a walk earlier back in the first inning. The pitch. No, they call it a strike, so Montgomery has to come back. 3-2. As Donovan thought he had ball 4. So he'll step back in the batter's box. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Pioneers looking to load the bases here. As Dema waiting. He takes a look. Winds and deals. Fouled away. As Dema sent that one in a place that he knew Donovan had to swing. So Montgomery steps right back in. And we'll see what Montgomery can deliver here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. Pioneers threatening. Runners on second and third. A look, the pitch. Bounced in there, that's ball 4. And Montgomery makes the bases loaded, as that's going to bring up Dom Popa. So Popa makes his way up as he takes a look. No official at bats tonight for Popa, as he did take the free pass down to first base. With the bases loaded, Popa is perfect in 2 at bats. So he takes strike 1 there. 0-1. As I said, Popa perfect in 2 at bats with the bases loaded. We'll see what he can come up with here. Long look. No balls, 1 strike. Nobody out. The pitch taken outside, 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike. As Popa trying to work the count, the Pioneers, all of the bases are covered here in the top of the third. And again, they had so much trouble getting any offense going earlier this afternoon. The pitch taken for a strike, 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Popa tries to get set. Emilien Pitre is on deck, waiting in the wings, hoping he'll have another chance with the bases loaded. As a long look here, the pitch bounced in there, 2 balls, 2 strikes. So Dema, who was so effective in the first 2 innings of this one, has seemed to lose it a little bit. The look from Dema as he waits. Catcher gives a sign. And now again, the base is loaded. Nobody too far off the bag. The pitch cut on over the first baseman's head. That's going to stay fair. 1 run comes around to score. Another run being sent around. The runner heading for second, and that will put runners on second and third. The Pioneers increase the lead to 3. And a big double there for Dom Popa. Huge play for the Pioneers. As I said, they've had some trouble getting the offense going. But a 2 RBI double for Popa will bring up Emilien Pitre. And this looks like it's going to do it on the afternoon for Brandon Dema. Dema, again, he gave up 3 runs so far. He's still responsible for the 2 men on the base paths. It does look like somebody's coming out. So we'll have that information for you when we come back. The Pioneers, still nobody out. 2 runners on base. We'll be back here on Mixlr.com.
Hi, this is Marion Decker, and at the Decker Agency, we've got over 34 years' experience in helping our clients get the best insurance coverage possible. We're local and we're trusted. We've built our business on the idea that customers should be treated like family. At the Decker Agency, we offer free quotes and consultations. Our clients can build their coverages to best suit their needs and budget. Please stop into our office at 416 East 14th Street in Elmira Heights, or call us at 607-734-1100 to schedule your free consultation today. And like the Marion M. Decker Agency, LLC on Facebook. At the Decker Agency, we help you protect what matters most.
something you need when you need it most. Introducing the Toyota Venza with standard all-wheel drive. Toyota, let's go places.
It's another day in the Twin Tiers. And for most of us, it's just another day on the job. Taking care of our neighbors, helping out our coworkers, and making our community a better place for all of us. When you love what you do and really care about the people you serve, you do it well. It's not for the glory, some big award, or even a pat on the back. It's just knowing that we can count on each other. That's reward enough. Arnett Health. It's what we do.
All right, well, a new pitcher to tell you about. And again, the Tarp Skunks haven't had to use a whole bunch of them. Ryan Rafalski makes his way into the game. He is 1-1 with a 10.32 ERA. 6 games he's appeared in, 1 he started. 11.1 innings pitched, 19 hits, 17 runs, 13 earned, 8 bases on balls, and 15 strikeouts. So we'll see what Rafalski can do against Emilian Pitre as he steps in. Now don't forget the 2 runners still on are still courtesy of Brandon Dema. So we'll see if they come around to score or not. Pitre going to do his best to make sure they do. Nobody out as the second baseman steps into the plate. Long look here from Petra. Long look now from Rafalski as he winds and delivers. Cut on, and that one's pushed towards the second baseman. 1 run's going to score. Petra will be out at first, but he does score a run. So, an out, but an efficient out as he grounds out to second base, but still gets the RBI. So that's going to bring up Chris Erickson, as now 4 runs tagged to Dema, as now everybody will come in and crowd around the infield. Chris Erickson, who is capable of hitting the ball quite farther than the inside of the infield, will be up next. That one taken for a ball as that rolls in. 1 ball, no strikes. As again, Pioneers looking to make this a 5-0 lead. If Erickson can put it into the outfield, Popo will easily come home. The pitch swung on and missed. 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. It's a Tioga Down showdown. As again, little look here as Erickson gets back set, taking his time. A long look here. The wind, the pitch. Taken for a ball, 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. As the Pioneers trying to increase the lead. As I said, it was a 7-1 game earlier here. The pitch. That one's in there for a strike, so 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 man down as Erickson just trying to put a ball in play and drive in Popa. Long look, the wind and the pitch. Cut on and missed. That one gets by the catcher. Erickson hustling down to first, and he is going to get there. So, unable to complete it, Erickson will land on first base with 1 out. He reached on a strikeout. So it won't be a hit, but always interesting. As now we'll see if Erickson is up to try to theft a base. Lucini, who comes up now with 1 out. Runners at the corners. As we'll see. A long look. Lucini waits. Erickson off on the first pitch. That one inside. So ball 1 and a stolen base. As now the Pioneers right back to runners in scoring position, second and third. As Lucini struck out his first time up, but be looking to do something here. A ball No strikes. Lucini granted time. 4 runs on 4 hits for the Elmira Pioneers. All of that offense coming here in the top of the third. As a little look. Pioneers waiting. Lucini waits. The pitch. Taken for a strike. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. It's a Tioga Down showdown. As again, so important for the Pioneers to come away with a victory here tonight. We'll take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard here after this half inning as well, so be sure to stay with us. As again, Elmira a 4-0 lead. The pitch delivered, and that's high. 2 balls, 1 strike. So a 2-1 count. As again, a long look. 2-1. 1 man down. He sets. As the pitch from Rafalski is outside, 3-1. So we'll see if the Pioneers can come away, get the bases loaded again with 1 out this time. As Rafalski still trying to work out of danger here. Nobody warming in the pen. Rafalski has come in and gotten an out, but outside of that, it's been tough going. As again, the pitch. In there for ball 4, and the Pioneers have the bases loaded again with 1 out. So, another walk for the Pioneers, and that will bring up Trevor Henneman. Henneman, who grounded out to third base his first time up. Now going to look to make some contact and help out his team. As I said, the runner on third, still the responsibility of Dema, who came out of this game. So a long look. The pitch. Taken for a strike. So 0-1 to Henneman. No balls, 1 strike. 1 man down. Has a long look again. Rafalski looks at Henneman. Henneman, that Bagwell-esque stance that he has down there at the plate. Delivers. Cut on this one. Hammered out towards right field. That will be deep enough as the catch is made. Popa heads for home. The throw comes into second. Runners now at the corners. And a 5-0 lead for the Pioneers. So it's a sac fly RBI for Trevor Henneman. And the Pioneers now 1 batter from getting around the order. As all 5 runs Dema responsible for are now in. As everything else will go onto Rafalski's stat line. As that brings up Jerron McNeil Ward. He made the last out in the 2nd inning. Now has a runner in scoring position. We'll see what Lucini's thinking here. If he's off on the first pitch, as he's not, ball 1. So 1 ball, no strikes. Pioneers have been hurrying along to get to second base. Not quite there yet, as Alex Lucini takes his lead off of first. Lucini waits. Throw over to first is not in time. Erickson dancing around here on the third base side, however. Haven't seen too many guys steal home, but Erickson might be looking at the possibility as though he's been dancing around over there. Now Lucini has his lead. Erickson fakes running down. The pitch is low. 2 balls, no strikes. So the Pioneers really going at it here. McNeil Ward. He steps back in. The fans here chirping Jaron a little bit for his lack of sleeves. I think I heard a Major League quote earlier. As the pitch comes in and swing and a miss. Strike 1. So 2-1. Again, the way that he can fly out there. He can dress however he likes. Absolutely unbelievable to watch him move around in the outfield. The pitch to McNeil Ward, cut on, drilled out there towards right field. The right fielder backs up a few steps, makes the grab, and so the Pioneers won't bat around, but They will bring in 5 runs on 4 hits. Quite an inning for the Pios as they head back to the field, leading 5-0, heading to the bottom of the third. You're listening to Pioneers Baseball here on Mixlr.com.
Hi, this is Marion Decker, and at the Decker Agency, we've got over 34 years' experience in helping our clients get the best insurance coverage possible. We're local and we're trusted. We've built our business on the idea that customers should be treated like family. At the Decker Agency, we offer free quotes and consultations. Our clients can build their coverages to best suit their needs and budget. Please stop into our office at 416 East 14th Street in Elmira Heights or call us at 607-734-1100 to schedule your free consultation today. And like the Marion M. Decker Agency, LLC on Facebook. At the Decker Agency, we help you protect what matters most.
Everything you need when you need it most. Introducing the Toyota Venza with standard all-wheel drive. Toyota, let's go places.
It's another day in the Twin Tiers. And for most of us, it's just another day on the job. Taking care of our neighbors, helping out our coworkers, and making our community a better place for all of us. When you love what you do and really care about the people you serve, you do it well. It's not for the glory, some other. That's reward enough. Arnett Health. It's what we do.
All right. Well, the Pioneers right back to work here as they've had 2 very successful half innings. They'd love to have another one here in the bottom of the third. 4 batters managed to reach the plate in the bottom of the first. A 3-up, 3-down inning in the bottom of the second as now Anthony Badala, the designated hitter, steps up. The first pitch is fouled away. So 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. As again, Badala so far on the season has been very successful. 227, 10 for 44. The pitch cut on and missed, 0-2. So Holden Wilder has been effective so far. 0-2, nobody out. As Badala takes off the protective wear, as apparently it was weighing him down a little bit. So Badala stepping back in. Never like to see a player removing protective wear, as that one is inside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. So 1-2. As again, Holden Wilder winds and deals. Cut on and miss, strike 3. So Wilder another K on his line score. As that's going to bring up Colby Avon, who we didn't see back in the first game. Avon this season, a 174 hitter, 8 for 46, a double, 11 RBIs, 5 bases on balls, and 19 strikeouts. The pitch from Wilder is cut on, and that one gets into the Pioneers bullpen. So no balls, 1 strike. As Avon looking to get something going against Holden Wilder as he continues his trip through the first time through the batting order. This one, well, that's knocked towards third, picked up, sent to first, and it's in plenty of time. So the second out will be a 5-3 put out. And that brings up Chase Carlson. Carlson steps up to the plate. So far this season, a 210 hitter, 17 for 81, a double, a triple, 11 RBIs, 16 bases on balls, and 29 strikeouts. As the Elmira Pioneers looking for a quick bottom of the third. The pitch, high, 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes. As the next pitch from Wilder is in there for a strike, 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike. As Wilder trying to get going here for the Pioneers after a long time sitting. The pitch outside, 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 men down. As again, the Pioneers trying to keep the bottom of the inning short. First baseman will make the play, sends over to the pitcher, steps on first, and 1-2-3 inning again here in the bottom of the third. Pioneers will head to the top of the fourth, still leading 5-0. You're listening to Pioneers Baseball here on Mixlr.com.
So, what brings you and Greg to marriage counseling today?
Jake from State Farm. My husband calls him all the time. 2, 3 in the morning, it doesn't matter.
I see. Greg, is this true?
Yeah, Jake saves us tons on our insurance. No matter what time it is, he's always there.
Mm-hmm. And how much did he save you?
Hundreds.
Listen, can I call this Jake from State Farm?
You've got to be kidding me.
State Farm is there for you anytime, anywhere. Call 1-800-STATE-FARM or click today. Get to a better state. State Farm.
Give me a blue light lime.
Grapefruit.
Blood orange, Barry.
Got it.
Oh! Barry, you son of a bass. We've been through this. No thumbs. Just yanking your hook. Oh, good. When you're at the lake, you drink Labatt. That's lake law.
New extra charge hot and iced coffee from Dunkin' is made with 20% extra caffeine from green coffee extract because we could all use a little extra this year. Whether that's an extra boost, some extra boldness, or the drive to go the extra mile, we're extra ready for whatever comes our way and extra excited to take it on. Let's get it done with new extra charge hot or iced coffee from Dunkin' with 20% extra caffeine. And pair it with snackable stuffed bagel minis for an added all-day boost. Order ahead on the Dunkin' app. America runs on Dunkin'. Price and participation may vary. Limited time offer.
Hi.
All right, and with that, the Pioneers will head back to the plate to face Rafalski. Rafalski comes up after a little bit of a struggle there in the top of the third. Dema was unable to make 1 out. Rafalski came in and got 3, but it did take a little bit to get there. Pioneers able to bring all 10 hitters to the plate, unable to bat around. So that means the guy who started off last inning, Aaron Thomas, who had a single, will come up and try to do the same thing again. Thomas stepping up here. Pioneers leading 5-0. And they have been sending Jamestown back to the bench like nobody's business. Holden Wilder coming out here and having a start of a, of a season so far. As now, first pitch to Thomas is delivered. Popped up. Maybe playable. Catcher taking a look. He throws his helmet, heads over towards the Pios bunch, and he drops it. No, he bobbled it, and he made the catch. My apologies. I thought he dropped it. But the first out on the first pitch, as that'll be a pop-up to the catcher for Thomas, as Theodorelis now steps up. He had a double drill down the left field line. So Peter Theodorelis steps back in. He takes a look as Ryan Rafalski goes back to work. The wind and the pitch for the Tarp Skunks. Inside and low, 1 ball, no strikes. So 1-0. As Rafalski steps back on the rubber. He'll take a look, moves into his windup. The pitch. Bounced in again, 2 balls, no strikes. So 2-0 count to Peter Theodorelis, as again, Theodorelis has that no batting glove style. Tapes up the end of the bat. Interesting look here. The pitch. Cut on. This is sent out to second base and thrown over to first in plenty of time. So 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th inning. As the 4-3 put out, we'll bring up Jeff Mejia, who singled, stole a base, and came around to score an inning ago. As the Pioneers, looking at the scoreboard right now, they will have 3 more opportunities at the plate after this. Again, this game, just 7 innings. As the pitch, taken outside, 1-0. So 1 ball, no strikes. As the Pioneers wait A ball and no strikes. The pitch. Taken for a strike, 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 men down as Mejia trying to keep the inning alive. Montgomery on deck. Long look here. As again, the pitch taken outside, 2-1. So 2 balls, 1 strike. As we're just past the 8 o'clock hour here. So again, those first couple innings were just flying by. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 men down. The pitch from Rafalski is cut on and hit over the head of the second baseman. Mejia is going to have himself a base hit. So 2 men out as Mejia reaches base. My apologies. As again, what a play from Jeff Mejia in back-to-back innings. Now it's Donovan Montgomery who drew a walk with a wide-open first base an inning ago. Montgomery taking a look as, again, Ryan Rafalski will go back to the stretch as the pitch cut on and fouled away. That will get out of the stadium, and we remind you once again to make the right decision. Insist on diamond collision. No balls, 1 strike, 2 men down as Montgomery looks to keep the inning going. Top of the 4th, the throw over, Mejia is back in time. So no balls, 1 strike. As again, Montgomery waits at the plate. Long look, Rafalski delivers. Taken low, 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike. As Rafalski trying to find something he can get Montgomery to chase here. As Donovan waits at the plate, the wind, the pitch, cut on. This one over the second baseman's head. Mejia was off and running. He will go to third as Montgomery took a little bit of space after first, but now runners at first and third with 2 outs. So, runners at the corners again, another base hit for the Pioneers as a chance for Don Popa, who's already had a base on balls and a double here today. Popa able to bring around that 2 runs earlier on. As now again, a look here as the Pioneers wait. The throw back to first is not in time. Montgomery not leaning that far off the base. He may be on the move here, however. We'll see. As Don Popa waits. The wind and the pitch. Taken for a strike on the outside corner, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. As Popa trying to get going here. Long look here from Ryan Rafalski as he checks both of the runners. Mejia, again, a very short lead at third, but he doesn't need a big one. Swinging strike 2 as now Popa 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Looking for something he can connect with as Ryan Rafalski waits. A long look. Check on Montgomery back at first. Surprised he hasn't been off and going as of yet, as now Rafalski will step off. So a pause here, and we'll see what Rafalski comes with on the 0-2 count. Again, the runner's unimportant if he can get Popa to come after something. The pitch. That one is taken for a ball, 1-2, as the man will go from first to second, as now runners at second and third, 2 men out. A stolen base for Donovan Montgomery, as Popa looking to make contact here. Has been successful at reaching base twice here tonight, as now Popa steps back in. Pioneers trying to score in back-to-back innings here as they have runners on second and third. Rafalski winds and delivers. Cut on, and this one is chopped towards first as they said it hit the plate, so they will say foul ball I'd say it hit the batter. My apologies. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. The runners head back to second and third. As now, see what Popa can do here. Popa stepping right back in the batter's box. Rafalski running through his pitches in his head, looking for 1 more strike. Still no activity down in that Tarp Skunk bullpen. Pioneers, no activity either, as Holden Wilder has officially gotten through the order of the Tarp Skunks 1 time. That one taken for a ball. 2-2, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. It's another Tioga Down showdown. 2-2. As now, Popa waits. Rafalski getting set out on the mound. Rafalski taking a long time to get set. Now time will be given as we sit here in the top of the 4th inning. So, a long look. Dom Popa waiting. Looking out, Rafalski waits. The pitch taken for strike 3, and Popa falls over on his way back to the bench. Didn't like that one, but strike out on Dom Popa leaves 2 runners stranded. The Pioneers will head to the bottom of the 4th inning, looking to keep things right where they are. A 5-0 Pioneers lead. We'll be back here on Mixlr.com, your home for Pioneers action all season long.
Hi, this is Marion Decker, and at the Decker Agency, we've got over 34 years experience in helping our clients get the best insurance coverage possible. We're local and we're trusted. We've built our business on the idea that customers should be treated like family. At the Decker Agency, we offer free quotes and consultations. Our clients can build their coverages to best suit their needs and budget. Please stop into our office at 416 East 14th Street in Elmira Heights, or call us at 607-734-1100 to schedule your free consultation today. And like the Marion M. Decker Agency, LLC on Facebook. At the Decker Agency, we help you protect what matters most.
There he is. Everything you need when you need it most. Introducing the Toyota Venza with standard all-wheel drive. Toyota, let's go places.
It's another day in the Twin Tiers.
So, what brings you and Greg to marriage counseling today?
Jake from State Farm. My husband calls him all the time. 2, 3 in the morning, it doesn't matter.
I see. Greg, is this true?
Yeah, Jake saves us tons on our insurance. No matter what time it is, he's always there.
Mm-hmm. And how much did he save you?
Hundreds.
Listen, can I call this Jake from State Farm?
You've got to be kidding me.
State Farm is there for you anytime, anywhere. Call 1-800-STATE-FARM or click today. Get to a better state. State Farm.
All right, and with that, we are back here live, the Pioneers, into the bottom of the 4th inning, as now Holden Wilder will be looking to keep what has been very successful evening going for him, as he faces off with Hayden Hunt, who he struck out back in inning number 1. The wind and the pitch from Wilder is a little bit high, 1 ball, no strikes. So, 1-0, as Hunt looking for some redemption here in the bottom of the 4th inning. The pitch, outside again, 2 balls, no strikes. As Wilder trying to find the zone again. The pitch was given away as time was called. So, Holden Wilder setting back up again as Hayden Hunt really right on top of that plate. The pitch taken for a strike, 2-1, my apologies. 2 balls, 1 strike, nobody down. The pitch from Wilder popped up over into foul territory. First baseman ranging over. He's still got a little room but can't quite make it as that one gets into foul territory. And they'll toss the ball back towards the dugout. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Excellent effort there by the first baseman, hustling over as Chris Erickson thought he might have room, just ran out of real estate. 2 balls, 2 strikes, nobody down. As a long look from Wilder. Delivered. That one chopped out there towards left. It's going to get over the head of the left fielder, heading back and throwing that one in. Not able to keep the man at one bag, so it's going to be a no-out double to lead things off. Just the second hit of the ball game for the Tarp Skunks, as Hayden Hunt does the job, and that's going to bring up Mark Tucker. So Tucker here in the bottom of the 4th inning. After the Tarp Skunks get their second hit of the ball game. Holden Wilder, as I said, very effective to this point, as he throws back, but not going to be in time. So the ball comes back to the pitcher, and Wilder will reset here on the mound. Long look at Tucker, who struck out his first time up. The pitch. This one cut on and sent to second base. Pizza throws over to Erickson in plenty of time, as there's the first out, though the runner does move from second to third. So, a good play there from the second baseman to get that over to first, and that brings up Luke Turner. Turner comes up. He's got the only hit for the Pioneers so far today. Or, excuse me, the only hit against the Pioneers back before the start of this inning for the Tarp Skunks. He's the only one to get bat on ball against Wilder before that hit from Hayden Hunt. That one bounces in, 1 ball, no strikes. So, 1 ball, no strikes, as Trevor Henneman, very defensively responsible catcher. 1-0, 1 man down. The pitch. In there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. It's a Tioga Down showdown. As again, Pioneers working. Long look in the pitch. A little high. 2 balls, 1 strike. As again, Pios looking for some answers here. Need to come up with a couple more outs. As that one swung on. Strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2-2. As Turner, always a tough out. We'll see what Wilder has in his bag of tricks here. No one warming in the Pios pen. Still no activity in the Jamestown pen. That ball kept close. 3 balls, 2 strikes. So 3-2. Here in the bottom of the 4th, Pioneers trying to get this one into the 5th. As I said, if they can get out of this inning, the Tarp Skunks will be down to their final 9 offensive outs. As again, chance here. The pitch. Cut on and hit towards third base. Third baseman knocks it down, hustles it over to first, and not able to make the grab was Erickson. Everybody going to be safe, and the Tarp Skunks going to have their first run of the ball game. As again, not what the Pioneers were hoping for there. Runner's going to reach on the error. The run will score as the Jamestown Tarp Skunks finally reach the board. Danny Hosley will come up. I didn't see who they gave the error to, so we'll have to wait and see. I believe it's going to go against the first baseman, as that one's outside. 1 ball, no strikes with 1 out. So 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out. Still don't see the the error posted on the board yet. We'll have to wait and see if that gets up there, as that's outside. 2-0. So 2 balls, no strikes, as the Elmira Pioneers, Holden Wilder trying to get himself settled down out there on the mound. He has pitched a phenomenal game to this point. So we'll see what Andy Drum thinks to do here. The pitch. High again, 3-0. So 3 balls, no strikes. As now again, Wilder trying to find the strike zone. The pitch. That one's right down the middle, 3-1. So 3 balls, 1 strike. And again, we'll see what he can do here. The pitch, cut on and missed. 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 1 man down. Having a little trouble with the scoring app there, my apologies. 3 balls and 2 strikes. The pitch. Drilled towards first and past Erickson. Runner will head for third as the throw comes in, and now runners at the corners. Another base hit for the Tarp Skunks. And again, 1 out hitting. Well, it is causing some trouble here. As now, that'll bring up Padraig O'Shaughnessy, and that'll bring out Andrew Drum. Still no one warming in the pen. You got to think Drum is just out there to have a chat with his hurler and try to calm him down a little bit. He's pitched such a great game so far. He's a ground ball away from getting out of this. See what he does here. As again, heads back for the dugout. And now again, 1 out. Pioneers still directing the infield traffic as there's 2 runners on, 5-1. Elmira looking to find their way out of this bottom of the 4th. They still hold a 4-run lead. If they can get these next 2 outs quickly, none of this will matter. The pitch, high and outside, 1 ball, no strikes. 1-0. As again, a long look here. Taking a look, the pitch. In there for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. It's a Tioga Down showdown. So Shaughnessy holding off. So far here tonight, he has grounded out to the first baseman unassisted. See if he can come up with contact here against Wilder. Still, as I said, no one warming in the Pioneers bullpen. Andy Drum trying to stretch Wilder out for a little bit yet as he throws ball 2. So 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 man down. As again, a long look here. The set and the pitch. High, 3-1. So 3 balls, 1 strike. And Wilder getting a little wild here. As O'Shaughnessy has not come out free swinging. Somebody heading down towards the bullpen. The pitch. Missed somewhere, as that's ball 4, and now the bases are loaded with 1 out. So 1 out, bases loaded, and that's going to bring up Corey Blackburn. Blackburn, who struck out back in the 2nd inning, now batting with the bases loaded. The nice thing about the bases loaded, a force at any base, as now looks like someone going to go out there and start warming. I believe it looks like Billy Wildeman. Actually, he's going to get back behind the plate. So, man, stretching. We'll have to get a number over there. I can't quite see it from here yet. The pitch. Cut on and missed. 0-1. So, trying to waste no time. As earlier on, Wilder, first pitch was golden, and nobody was swinging. So, Corey Blackburn sets the pitch. In there for strike 2, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Blackburn didn't like the looks of that one and sat there for a second to express his displeasure. As now Wilder getting set. He takes a look. The corner infield in on the infield grass. No swing there, so 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1-2 here in the bottom of the 4th inning. And I apologize, I do remember when I promised to go through the out-of-town scores. I haven't done that yet. End of this inning, I certainly will. As that's in there. Strike 3, there's the punch out. So, 2 outs now. As the Pioneers looking for a third. Corey Blackburn stood there with a bat on his shoulder, and that'll bring up Justin Bailey, who has also struck out earlier in this one. 2 outs. Pioneers 1 out away from getting out of this. As we'll see Long look as Bailey going to try to put a ball in play here. First pitch from Wilder is cut on and missed. No, excuse me, that was fouled off. My apologies. So, no balls, 1 strike. 0-1. Henman resets back behind the dish. Look here as Wilder getting going. The pitch from Wilder is inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. So 1-1. As a look here, Wilder trying to get out of this bottom of the 4th. The pitch, cut on and missed. 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 men down. Holden Wilder 1 pitch away from getting out of this danger. He has given up a run, but could shut the door right here if he can get his man swinging. My apologies, Justin Bailey takes ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. It's another Tioga Down showdown. 2-2 as the Pioneers trying to get out of this bottom of the 4th with the bases loaded. The pitch, cut on and missed. He does it. He gets him swinging, and the Pioneers allow no more damage. It's 5-1. We head for the top of the 5th. Pioneers leading 5-1. You're listening to Pioneers Baseball here on Mixlr.com.
So, what brings you and Greg to marriage counseling today?
Jake from State Farm. My husband calls him all the time. 2, 3 in the morning, it doesn't matter.
I see. Greg, is this true?
Yeah, Jake saves us tons on our insurance, no matter what time it is. He's always there.
Mm-hmm. And how much did he save you?
Hundreds.
Listen, can I call this Jake from State Farm?
You've got to be kidding me.
State Farm is there for you anytime, anywhere. Call 1-800-STATE-FARM or click today. Get to a better state. State Farm.
Give me a blue light lime.
Yeah. Grapefruit.
Blood orange, me berry.
Got it.
Oh! Barry, you son of a bass. We've been through this. No thumbs. Just yanking your hook. Oh, good. When you're at the lake, you drink Labatt. That's lake law.
New extra charge hot and iced coffee from Dunkin' is made with 20% extra caffeine from green coffee extract because we could all use a little extra this year. Whether that's an extra boost, some extra boldness, or the drive to go the extra mile. We're extra ready for whatever comes our way and extra excited to take it on. Let's get it done with new extra charge hot or iced coffee from Dunkin' with 20% extra caffeine. And pair it with snackable stuffed bagel minis for an added all-day boost. Order ahead on the Dunkin' app. America runs on Dunkin'. Price and participation may vary. Limited time offer.
Hi, this is Marion Decker, and at the Decker Agency, we've got over 34 years experience in helping our clients get the best insurance coverage possible. We're local and we're trusted. We've built our business on the idea that customers should be treated like family. At the Decker Agency, we offer free quotes and consultations. Our clients can build their coverages to best suit their needs and budget. Please stop into our office at 416 East 14th Street in Elmira Heights or call us at 607-734-1100 to schedule your free consultation today. And like the Marion M. Decker Agency, LLC on Facebook.
All right, sorry about that. We'll cut that ad off a little early, but the pitch cut on and fouled off by Emilian Pietra as he has strike 1. Here in the top of the 5th, Pioneers leading 5-1 as Pietra so far has a ground out with an RBI and a strikeout to his credit on the day. The pitch from Rafalski is high. 1 ball, 1 strike now. So it's a 1-1 count, nobody out. As again, Pioneers trying to get to that 7th inning and get themselves out of here with a W. High and tight on Pietra, who has to turn his face to avoid that one. 2 balls, 1 strike. And everything just reset on me. So my apologies here, folks. We'll get that all fixed for you. As that one's in there. As strike 2. So I'm not really sure why everything just went blank on me, but 2 balls, 2 strikes. here in the top of the 5th. As that's in there for a swing and a miss, strike 3. So the first out. As stepping up now, Chris Erickson. He has reached on a strikeout and struck out. So 2 strikeouts today. As now again, chance here, trying to get something going. As the pitch connected on, drilled out there towards left or right center. My apologies. The center fielder ranges over and makes the grab. So 2 outs now. As again, the Pioneers leading 5-1. And again, we'll get that scoreboard fixed for you here as quickly as we can. I'm working on it as we speak, trying to keep everything in order. As there we are, got everything going. And now again, it is 5-1 for the Pioneers. The first pitch hits the man, and down to first base goes Alex Lucini. So Lucini down to first, as the Pioneers have a base runner with 2 men down. So as Lucini heads to first, the bat of Trevor Henneman will come to the batter's box. So he has a ground ball to third and a sac fly RBI back in his last at bat. So we'll see if Henneman can get something going here. So 2 outs. Runner standing on first base. Here in the top of the 5th. Throw over, as Lucini was barely off the bag there. But again, the Elmira Pioneers are trying to help themselves out, keep the lead growing, as the pitch to Henneman is drilled there towards the first base side, gets past the first baseman. Lucini will head for third. Henneman rounds first, but will stay right there, and now there's runners at the corners. So a base hit now for Trevor Henneman. That's the 7th Pioneers hit on the evening, as Jerron McNeil Ward heads up for the plate. It's been interesting to see how they've played the field against him with his kind of speed. And I'm sure this is just in my head because of the major league comments that were being made down from the people on the left-hand side earlier. With his speed, if he can lay down the bunt, he's going to beat out every throw to first base as far back as they're playing him, as that's outside for a ball, 1-0. Now again, I haven't seen McNeil Ward hit too many balls as of yet this summer, but honestly, just with his speed and ability to get down the line, I'd be surprised if he doesn't turn into a very proficient bunter. As a big swing and a miss there, 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 men down. As Andrew Drum having a chat with his batter right now, McNeil Ward. 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch cut on and missed, 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 men down. Pioneers trying to extend this top of the 5th. As again, long look here for McNeil Ward. The pitch taken right down the middle, and he will go down on strikes. So the Pioneers threaten but can't do anything. Now we'll take a look at that out-of-town scoreboard, as I've promised a couple of times now. So my apologies for that again, as we take a quick look. Onion Outlaws 1, Amsterdam Mohawks 0 in the bottom of the 6th. The Batavia Muck Dogs and Newark Pilots apparently still in pregame. Not sure what's going on there. Top of the 5th, Socrates 8, Albany 1. According to the other game here, Mohawk Valley 1, Auburn 0. That one is suspended due to rain, so we'll see what happens there. With that, we will take our break. You're listening to Pioneers Baseball on Mixlr.com.
Everything you need when you it most. Introducing the Toyota Venza with standard all-wheel drive. Toyota, let's go places.
It's another day in the Twin Tiers. And for most of us, it's just another day on the job. Taking care of our neighbors, helping out our coworkers, and making our community a better place for all of us. When you love what you do and really care about the people you serve, you do it well. It's not for the glory, some big award, or even a pat on the back. It's just knowing that we can count on each other. That's reward enough. Aren't it health? It's what we do.
All right. Well, 9 offensive outs remaining for the Jamestown Tarp Skunks as Holden Wilder, surprising though it may be, is back out there again for another inning of work. He struggled there in the bottom of the 4th. There is activity down in the pen, so I'm sure Coach Drum is going to have him a little bit short-leashed here. Usually, you're trying to get 5-6 innings out of a starter, but here in a 7-inning game, especially with a 4-run lead, you certainly don't want to take any chances in a game the Pios need to have the points from. The wind and the pitch. Wilder throws strike 1, 0-1. So no balls, 1 strike here in the bottom of the 5th inning. The wind and the pitch from Wilder. In there again, strike 2. So 0-2. As Anthony Badala, who has struck out once already today, trying to avoid a repeat performance. The pitch, fouled away, gets over towards the stands, but no, not going to make it. Erickson putting himself in danger there. As the scoreboard now reads no balls and 3 strikes, but pretty sure it means 2 at the moment. 0-2. There, 1, 2, there we go. Perfect. All right, so Holden Wilder looking for the put-away pitch. Delivers, bounces that one in there, and it gets away from Trevor Henneman. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. As again, Pioneers hurler Holden Wilder goes right back to work here in the bottom of the 5th. The pitch connected. Wilder makes the grab. He will hustle over to first, toss it over to Erickson, and that will be out number 1. So doesn't get the punch out, but a 1-3 put out is just as good. Colby Avon comes up. He grounded out to third his first time up. And it has not been a great number of appearances for the men at the bottom of the order. Just up 1 time so far as we bat here in the bottom of the 5th. The pitch cut on and sent down the first baseline. Foul, 0-1. So no balls, 1 strike. As again, Holden Wilder trying to get through another half inning. See if he can do it here against the bottom of the order. Avon waits. The pitch cut on, sent towards short, scooped up by Montgomery, over to first, and in plenty of time, there's the second out. So 2 outs for the Pios now, as a 6-3 put out. And that'll bring up Chase Carlson, who grounded out first base to the pitcher for the putout. And with 2 outs, the Pioneers looking for 1 more. Get themselves out of this bottom of the 5th and into the top of the 6th. Pioneers scored a monumental 5 runs in the top of the 3rd. That right now accounts for the lead. 1 ball, no strikes. So 1 ball, no strikes. 2 men down. The pitch from Wilder is inside, 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes. As again, long look. The pitch here is cut on, and the umpire points it out. 2 balls, 1 strike now. So Wilder gets him to take a little cut at that. As now again, Carlson gets set. The pitch outside, 3-1. So 3 balls, 1 strike, 2 men down And now we'll see what Wilder's going to do with this one. Holden Wilder turns, winds, delivers. Foul down the third base line. Foul, 3-2. As now Wilder looking for one more strike. Love to find his way out of this bottom of the fifth. As he waits. The delivery, high, ball 4. So Jamestown will get a runner on base, courtesy of the free pass. As that's going to bring up Hayden Hunt. Hunt, who has struck out and doubled. So feast and famine, if you will, here tonight for Hayden Hunt. Hunt comes up. And again, Hayden Hunt takes a look. See what Wilder can do against him here. He started everything off back in the fourth. The pitch bounced in there. The runner is going to go down to second on the passed ball. So, a runner moves to scoring position. And again, the Pioneers in some trouble here. As we'll see, Holden Wilder trying to work his way out of danger yet again. Hunt going to be looking for something he can slap the other way. The pitch taken outside, 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes. Again, still someone working down in that pen. Still can't get a number, as we might have to wait till he comes out to the mound. Long look here. The pitch from Wilder. In there for a strike, 2-1. A little bit of a head snap there from Hunt, as he didn't like that one. So Hunt steps back in. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 men down. As he waits, the pitch. In there. They say ball 3, and Wilder stood there staring for a minute. 3-1 count. Wilder thought he had that one. As now Wilder delivers. That one popped up foul. Erickson chasing after it as he runs out of real estate again. 3 balls, 2 strikes. So it's 3-2. 2 men out. Runner standing on second base. And Wilder needs a strike here. Trying to get the Pios to the 6th inning. A long look as again Wilder stands on the mound. He waits. The pitch. Fouled away again, 3-2. So it is full, it is juiced, it is jacked, and we are going to see a payoff pitch here. Don't forget again, the Pioneers off day tomorrow, so nothing to save it for. They've got to have a win here tonight, and then they go to Auburn on Thursday. Long look. He gets set, the wind and the pitch. Fouled away again. So Wilder getting Hunt to swing, but not getting him to swing and miss. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 men down. As again, a long look. He gets set. The wind and the pitch. Runner is off and moving. That ball hit back up through the middle. McNeil Ward hustles in, and that ball gets through his legs. The run comes around to score. McNeil Ward will hustle that ball over to third, and that is going to get the runner into third base. So a run scores, a runner reaches third on an error from the Pioneers. And you can't be happy with that if you're Andrew Drum. I think that might have been a single that now has turned into a run scored, as that's going to bring up Mark Tucker. That is going to be a rough one, as the Pioneers still have 2 outs, but now only leading by 3 as runs score in back-to-back innings. The pitch fouled away, 0-1. So no balls, 1 strike. And we've talked about chipping away. That is what the Tarp Skunks seem to be doing here. The pitch. Cut on this one out towards center. McNeil Ward has a read on it. makes the catch, and the Pioneers head to the top of the 6th. Not before having some, well, issues and seeing another run cross the board. Pioneers leading 5-2. We'll take our break as we head to the top of the 6th. Pioneers 5, Jamestown 2.
So, what brings you and Greg to marriage counseling today?
Jake from State Farm. My husband calls him all the time. 2, 3 in the morning, it doesn't matter.
I see. Greg, is this true?
Yeah, Jake saves us tons on our insurance. No matter what time it is, he's always there.
Mm-hmm. And how much did he save you?
Hundreds.
Listen, can I call this Jake from State Farm?
You've got to be kidding me.
State Farm is there for you anytime, anywhere. Call 1-800-STATE-FARM or click today. Get to a better state. State Farm.
Give me a blue light lime.
Yeah. Grapefruit.
Blood orange, blueberry.
Got it.
Oh! Barry, you son of a bass. We've been through this. No thumbs. Just yanking your hook. Oh, good. When you're at the lake, you drink Labatt. That's lake law.
New extra charge hot and iced coffee from Dunkin' is made with 20% extra caffeine from green coffee extract because we could all use a little extra this year. Whether that's an extra boost, some extra boldness, or the drive to go the extra mile. We're extra ready for whatever comes our way and extra excited to take it on. Let's get it done with new extra charge hot or iced coffee from Dunkin' with 20% extra caffeine. And pair it with snackable stuffed bagel minis for an added all-day boost. Order ahead on the Dunkin' app. America runs on Dunkin'. Price and participation may vary. Limited time offer.
All right, and with that, we are back here live as the Pioneers come back up to the plate. They're going to have a task in front of them, to say the least, as they've got a 5-2 lead here in the top of the 6th. So, stepping up, Aaron Thomas, his 3rd time here. He led off with a single back in the 3rd, popped up to the catcher in the 4th. Now here in the 6th, the pitch. In there for a strike, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. As no error was given back on that play in the bottom of the 5th, the pitch. That one hammered out there towards right center. Center fielder overruns it. That play is in. Sliding that in, they get him and punch him out. He had a single, but he tried to extend it, and that will be an out. So a single and thrown out, trying to stretch it into a double. As unsuccessful. That'll bring up Peter Theodorelis. Well, quite a play for Thomas, who was really looking for something positive. It does appear as though whoever's working in the bullpen coming towards the front of it, the pitch in there for a strike against Theodorelis. No balls, 1 strike. So perhaps we've seen the last inning of Holden Wilder. As now again, pitch to Theodorelis is inside for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. It's a Tioga Down showdown. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Tarp Skunks have scored in each of the last 2 innings they've batted. 1 run apiece. The pitch is inside again. 2 balls and 1 strike. As Peter Theodorelis looking to find his way onto the base pass. So far tonight, he did have an RBI double and grounded out. So the pitch, that one's cut on towards the shortstop. Shortstop will make the grab, throw over to first, and that is in time for the 2nd out here in the top of the 6th. Again, the Pioneers need 6 defensive outs to get out of here with a W. And they've got a 3-run lead. Would certainly love some insurance as Jeff Mejia comes up for his 4th time up to the dish. So far tonight, he's grounded out to 3rd, singled twice, and stolen a base as well. We'll see what he's going to do here. Mejia, top of the 6th. Again, 2 outs, trying to get on to the base pass as that's in there for a ball, 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes. As Mejia waits. A long look. He waits. The wind and the pitch from Rafalski is in there for a strike, 1-1. And the Pioneers bench did not like that one. Montgomery stands on deck if Mejia can reach. So we'll look here. The pitch from Rafalski is cut on and miss, 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. As again, the Elmira Pioneers trying to keep things going. They have not had anything offensive since the 3rd inning of play when they put up a 5 spot. It's 5-2 Pios right now as that one bounces in. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. It's another Tioga Down showdown. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And now we'll see what Jeff Mejia can do. Long look here as Mejia waits. The wind and the pitch. That one's fouled and goes right to the left-hand side of my booth. 2-2-2. One more time. As the Pios looking to keep this half inning alive. Was a pitcher's duel early. As now again the wind and the pitch. Fouled away by Mejia, staying alive. Well, Mejia may be a BG here. And I'm hoping I got at least one laugh in the chat on that. So, again, Pios up by 3 late in this ball game here in the top of the 6th. The pitch to Mejia. Cut on that one is hammered out towards left. Left fielder will make the grab. And a fly out ends it. So, we head to the bottom of the 6th inning. Elmira Pioneers are looking to keep it right where it is. Again, 5-2. We'll see what the Pios can do when they go back out to the field. We may have a new pitcher to tell you about. We'll have those details when we come back.
Hi, this is Marion Decker, and at the Decker Agency, we've got over 34 years experience in helping our clients get the best insurance coverage possible. We're local and we're trusted. We've built our business on the idea that customers should be treated like family. At the Decker Agency, we offer free quotes and consultations. Our clients can build their coverages to best suit their needs and budget. Please stop into our office at 416 East 14th Street in Elmira Heights or call us at 607-734-1100 to schedule your free consultation today. And like the Marion M. Decker Agency, LLC on Facebook. At the Decker Agency, we help you protect what matters most.
Everything you need when you need it most. Introducing the Toyota Venza with standard all-wheel drive. Toyota, let's go places.
New Extra Charge Hot and Iced Coffee from Dunkin' is made with 20% extra caffeine from green coffee extract because we could all use a little extra this year. Whether that's an extra boost, some extra boldness, or the drive to go the extra mile, we're extra ready for whatever comes our way and extra excited to take it on. Let's get it done with new Extra Charge Hot or Iced Coffee from Dunkin' with 20% extra caffeine. And pair it with snackable stuffed bagel minis for an added all-day boost. Order ahead on the Dunkin' app. America runs on Dunkin'. Price and participation may vary. Limited time offer.
All right, and we are back as Andrew LaCour takes over down there on the mound, as that will do it on the day for the starter Holden Wilder, who came out and gave the Pioneers an incredible performance, certainly worthy of appreciation. LaCour comes in, he's got a 4.50 ERA, 3 games he's appeared in, none of them starts, 2 saves, 4.0 innings pitched, 4 hits, 3 runs, 2 of them earned, 4 bases on balls, and 7 strikeouts for the man out of UC Davis. As now, stepping up is Luke Turner. So we'll see what Turner can do here, as he was left stranded on third base his last time up. Turner comes up, and he'll be the first man to face LaCour. Pioneers need 6 defensive outs, as we'll see what they can do against Turner. LaCour takes a long look and delivers. Taken for a strike, 0-1. So LaCour's first pitch is in there accurately. No balls, 1 strike here in the bottom of the 6th. Long look. The pitch from LaCour. High and outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. So it's 1-1, as again, the Elmira Pioneers trying for 6 more defensive outs. A look from Andrew LaCour. The pitch, taken for a strike, 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, nobody out. As now going to have to be defensive is Luke Turner. Housley and O'Shaughnessy both due up in this inning. And you know Pioneers would love a 1-2-3 if they can get it. And that's in there for strike 3 looking as LaCour comes in and has the first out here in the bottom of the 6th. So it's a punch out looking as Danny Housley comes up. He's grounded out to first and had himself a single. So we'll see what Housley can do as Let's Get It On is played in the stadium. So a long look here from Andrew LaCour. Adapting to the left-handed pitcher here as Wilder was a righty. So no balls, 1 strike as they foul the first pitch off there. As I said, quite an impressive night for Holden Wilder. As we'll talk stat line here in a second. LaCour gets back set. The pitch. That one is chopped foul, so no balls, 2 strikes now. 0-2. As I had to count strikeouts, so there's 7 strikeouts on the stat line for Holden Wilder. As I said, he had himself a very, very good night. He does put himself in line for the win as well. The pitch is bounced away, 1 ball, 2 strikes off the top of Henneman's glove. Also a 2 base on ball performance as well. So 2 walks, 7 strikeouts, 2 runs, both of them earned, 4 hits. All that was given up by Holden Wilder. As now LaCour looking for his second punch out, and he gets it swinging. So 2 strikeouts, 1 looking, 1 swinging. As Patrick O'Shaughnessy will come up, Andrew LaCour looking to put the Pioneers 3 outs from a W here. As we'll see if LaCour can do that. As I said, he has a couple of saves already this season. He would be set up for another one here if he pitches in the 7th. The pitch. Taken low, 1 ball, no strikes. So again, Andrew LaCour, UC Davis product, getting set here. As he delivers. High, 2 balls, no strikes. So it's a 2-0 count. As again, Andrew LaCour trying to get the job done. 2 balls, no strikes. LaCour moves into his windup. Delivers. Cut on and miss. 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. As LaCour trying to find the pitch to get out of this inning. Padraig O'Shaughnessy waits the pitch. In there for a ball, 3-1. So 3-1, 2 men down as LaCour waits. Gets set, delivers. In there for strike 2, so 3-2. As I almost feel as though that was a makeup call, too. Even the broadcast booth next to me saying they thought that the ball 3 call was a strike. But, again, LaCour looking. The pitch is up and over the head of O'Shaughnessy. So that will be ball 4, and it's a 2-out walk to put someone on the base paths for the Tarp Skunks. As there we go. So, now they'll change out the runner as Blackburn steps in. So the 22 will step in to take the running position there as My apologies, 32. Dane Padaros takes over on the base pass as the pitch comes home in there for strike one. So, no balls, one strike. 0-1 as LaCour trying to get through this last out here in the bottom of the sixth. The pitch as that taken for a ball as well. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 men down. As the Pios 4 outs away from a W on the defensive side. Still have a chance to come up to the batter's box again as well. The pitch taken for a ball, 2-1. As LaCour held his breath there, waiting for the umpire to call a strike, and did not get it. So now again, long look here from Andrew LaCour. LaCour checks on the runner at first. Winds and delivers. Fouled away. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. It's another Tioga Downs showdown. As LaCour gets set on the mound. He waits. A long look. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 men down. The set, the pitch. Bounced in there, so 3 balls and 2 strikes. As LaCour's vision caught the man heading to second base. So it's 3 balls and 2 strikes as the man advances. As again, just a tough one to make, but Arnos now stands in scoring position. Blackburn, 3 ball, 2 strike count. LaCour steadies on the mound. He winds and delivers. High, ball 4. Back-to-back walks with 2 outs. And now the Pioneers have to be concerned here as they only have a 3-run lead. As Justin Bailey comes up. Bailey, who has gone down on strike swinging twice. Again, no one warming in the pen. LaCour just needs 1 out here to get out of this inning and this jam. Runners at first and second base. Someone heading down towards the bullpen. As now again, we'll see what Coach Andrew Drum has in mind. As they point down. Time is called at home. And now, stepping back in, Bailey looking for his first pitch from Andrew LaCour. LaCour checking on the runner back at second. The pitch, cut on and missed. As hard throwing Andrew LaCour trying to put an exclamation point on this inning. Now someone is getting stretched down there. Believe that might be Ethan Buckley. Can't quite get a good look again through the tall metal structure to my right. LaCour gets set. He winds and delivers. In there for strike 2. So quickly 0-2. As LaCour now needs 1 more strike. And we'll see if he can get out of here in the bottom of the 6th. 5-2 lead for the Pioneers. He waits. Long look from Andrew LaCour. He winds, delivers, swung on and missed strike 3. And they'll throw down to first. In plenty of time, Erickson makes the out. So a strikeout throw him out after a couple of walks means the Pioneers get out of the bottom of the 6th. As the Pioneers will head to the top of the 7th. And we'll see what they can do with hopefully their last at bat. Pioneers coming up. They will see Montgomery, Popa, and Petra come up to the plate. We'll be back here on Mixlr.com.
It's another day in the Twin Tiers. And for most of us, it's just another day on the job. Taking care of our neighbors, helping out our coworkers, and making our community a better place for all of us. When you love what you do and really care about the people you serve, you do it well. It's not for the glory. some big award, or even a pat on the back. It's just knowing that we can count on each other. That's reward enough. Arnett Health. It's what we do.
So, what brings you and Greg to marriage counseling today?
Jake from State Farm. My husband calls him all the time. 2, 3 in the morning, it doesn't matter.
I see. Greg, is this true?
Yeah, Jake saves us tons on our insurance. No matter what time it is, he's always there.
Mm-hmm. And how much did he save you?
Hundreds.
Listen, can I call this Jake from State Farm?
You've got to be kidding me.
State Farm is there for you anytime, anywhere. Call 1-800-STATE-FARM or click today. Get to a better state. State Farm.
All right, and with that, we are back here live on Mixler.com and YouTube Live, your home for Pioneers action all season long. So, Rafalski comes back out, trying to finish off the offensive side of this game for the Pioneers. Donovan Montgomery set to lead things off. He's walked, he's reached on an error, and he's singled. Also stolen a base, so he's been on base every time he's come up tonight. We'll see what he can do here in what should be the final frame of this one. Long look. The pitch from Rafalski is taken for a strike, 0-1. So, Donovan Montgomery, Dom Popa, Emilian Peter all due up in this half inning. If anyone is to reach, it'll be Chris Erickson coming to the plate. The pitch taken for a strike, 0-2. As Donovan Montgomery trying to find the way, kind of set the table as the pitch bounced in there for a ball, 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. As Popa working in the on-deck circle. So a good look here as Rafalski trying to get through this final half inning, as that was outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2-2 count as the Elmira Pioneers trying to keep things going, as they have not had an offensive output since the 3rd. The pitch cut on and fouled away. So still tracking that ball fairly well, as that will get into the picnic area out there in right field. 2 ball, 2 strike count one more time. As Andrew Drum commanding his troops here. See what they can do as the wind and the pitch from the Tarp Skunks hurler. In there for a ball, 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. As now again, Montgomery trying to reach base. The pitch from Rafalski. In there for ball 4, and a free pass for Donovan Montgomery. So he heads down to first, as that will bring up Dom Popa. Popa struck out his last time up. Before that, a double and a base on balls. See if he can get going here. As Popa steps back in. A long look. As Rafalski checks on the runner back at first. The pitch. Bunt attempted, but too high, so fouls that one off and strike 1. As that will bring in the infield. As the Tarp Skunks chirp a little bit down there on the left-hand side. See if Popo's turning to bunt again here. Third baseman still down there at the infield grass. Pitch is thrown, cut on, and that one is sent far foul down the left field line. No balls, 2 strikes. As the Pioneers, in what they hope is their final inning up to bat, no ball, 2 strike count. 5-2 lead for the Pios. Long look in the pitch. Taken for a ball. Montgomery able to steal the bag as the ball was bobbled at second. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. And Montgomery still on second base. Not the greatest of jumps, but he still gets in there. So a stolen bag for Donovan Montgomery as the Pioneers would love some insurance to this 5-2 lead. As they try to pick him off over there at second. Montgomery now faking that he's running for third. That one's bounced in there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2-2. Nobody out. Popa trying to extend the at-bat here. See what Montgomery can do. A long look as Popa waits. Steps off the mound and again asking for the catcher to come on out and have a chat. So chat out here at the mound. Montgomery, I'm not sure we'll see him attempt for third, but clearly Rafalski concerned about something going on out there. And Montgomery has been dancing around quite a bit. That can't be denied. As now again, Pioneers trying to bring another run around to score. Would certainly love the insurance. They haven't scored since the top of the third. 5-2 in favor of the Pios here this evening now. This afternoon did not go the Pios' way as they're looking to reverse that fortune. So Rafalski gets set. As Popa will now ask for time as Rafalski taking a long time to decide on his pitch out there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. When the Pioneers come back up, they'll be looking for 3 outs to get out of here on a winning note. 2 balls, 2 strikes. A long look. Coming back, set the wind. And the pitch from Rafalski is cut on and missed. Strike 3. Down goes Popa. So, there's the first out of the inning as Emilian Pietra will come up now. 1 out. Montgomery stands there on second base. As Andrew Drum gives the signs to both batter and runner. So we'll see what Pietra can do here. As he waits. Rafalski again taking a very long time out there on the mound. Very deliberate with his pitching as the throwback to second is not going to be in time. Montgomery dives through the legs of the shortstop to get there. And now again, it's a 5-2 lead for the Elmira Pioneers. A long look as Pietra waiting. Still waiting for his first pitch of his at-bat. As now again, the wind and the pitch. Taken for a ball, 1-0. So Emilian trying to find his way on the base paths. Here tonight, he's had a couple of strikeouts, also a 4-3 ground out, but he did get an RBI on that, so at least it was helpful there for the Pios. Would love to get on base. As the pitch, taken high, 2 balls, no strikes. Obviously, the pitcher distracted with the man back on second, and Montgomery doing a lot of moving around, so it's hard not to be distracted. As Pietra getting set. 2 balls, no strikes. 1 man down. Stepping off the mound again. As Rafalski. I don't know if he's working by the hour or what, but Rafalski certainly having some issues here as once again the wind and the pitch in there for a strike. So he finds the strike zone that time. 2 balls, 1 strike. As again, Pioneers waiting. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 man down. Pietra looking for a hit here as he chops that one towards second. A 2-hopper thrown to first is in time. Barely. Pietra running all the way, but he is out at first. Does advance Montgomery to third as it was hit on the right side of the infield. And now Montgomery just 90 feet from home. We'll see if Chris Erickson can get something to go here. He reached on a strikeout in the 3rd inning, but outside of that, he has had some difficulty at the plate, striking out another time and flying out to center. The pitch to Erickson, cut on it, and that one is hammered out towards left. The left fielder steps back and will make the catch. So a fly out to left field will end the inning. Pioneers leading 5-2. They head for the bottom half. We'll see what they're going to do as they try to close this one out. They're 3 outs away from a W. You're listening to Pioneers Baseball on Mixlr.com.
So, what brings you and Greg to marriage counseling today?
Jake from State Farm. My husband calls him all the time. 2, 3 in the morning, it doesn't matter.
I see. Greg, is this true?
Yeah, Jake saves us tons on our insurance. No matter what time it is, he's always there.
Mm-hmm. And how much did he save you?
Hundreds.
Listen, can I call this Jake from State Farm?
You've got to be kidding me.
State Farm is there for you anytime, anywhere. Call 1-800-STATE-FARM or click today. Get to a better state. State Farm.
Give me a blue light lime.
Grapefruit.
Blood orange, blueberry.
Got it.
Oh! Barry, you son of a bass. We've been through this. No thumbs. Just yanking your hook. Oh, good. When you're at the lake, you drink Labatt. That's lake law.
Hi, this is Marion Decker, and at the Decker Agency, we've got over 34 years' experience in helping our clients get the best insurance coverage possible. We're local and we're trusted. We've built our business on the idea that customers should be treated like family. At the Decker Agency, we offer free quotes and consultations. Our clients can build their coverages to best suit their needs and budget. Please stop into our office at 416 East 14th Street in Elmira Heights or call us at 607-734-1100 to schedule your free consultation today. And like the Marion M. Decker Agency, LLC on Facebook. At the Decker Agency, we help you protect what matters most.
All right, there we are. Bottom of the 7th. A closing situation for the Pioneers and Andrew LaCour. We'll see if he can get it done. Needs 3 outs for the Pioneers to claim victory. This is a big one, as the Pioneers looking to snap another losing streak. As the Tarp Skunks sending up Anthony Badala. He is struck out and grounded out to the pitcher. We'll see what he does here as the Pioneers looking for 3 outs. The Tarp Skunks looking for 4 runs. Pitch here from LaCour. In there for a strike, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike, as the bottom of the order has had some trouble here tonight against Pio's pitching. Long look from LaCour. The pitch. High. 1 ball, 1 strike. So it's 1-1. As LaCour trying to help out the Pioneers get to that W. No one working in the pen. It's LaCour's inning. He sets the pitch. Cut on and out of the catcher's glove. 1-2. So, 1 ball, 2 strikes for Andrew LaCour. LaCour looking to find the punch-out pitch here. He has 3 since entering the game. Did strike out the side last inning despite a couple of walks in between. 1-2. LaCour settles on the mound, has his sign, and delivers. In there for strike 3. There's the punch-out, and the Pioneers have the first out here in the bottom of the 7th. 2 outs away as Badala hollering back at the umpire. I've never seen that work out too well for a batter, but again, 1 out. 2 outs away now as Colby Avon has grounded out to short, has grounded out to third. We'll see what he can do here as the pitch. Cut on. Strike 1. So no balls, 1 strike. As Avon trying to keep this inning alive for the Tarp Skunks. LaCour winds, delivers. Taken for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. It's a Tioga Down showdown. Long look here from LaCour as he winds and delivers. High. 2 balls. 2-1. 2 balls. 1 strike. 1 man down. As there was some language coming out of that Tarp Skunk bullpen, my apologies, Tarp Skunk dugout towards the umpire. He was not appreciating the pitch. Cut on and fouled away, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. So now looking for one more strike, the Pioneers hurler Andrew LaCour. LaCour gets set. He waits. Has his sign. And delivers. High. 3 balls, 2 strikes. So the count is full. It is juiced. It is jacked. And the Pioneers looking for the punch out. Looking for the second out here in this bottom of the 7th. Bottom of the 9th tension, because that is what it is. The pitch. In there. No. Ball 4. So LaCour thought he got it, but no, he did not. Another base on balls. So he's had 4 punch-outs and he's had 3 walks. As that's going to bring up Chase Carlson. Carlson so far grounded out to first and walked. As now a substitute runner. So gonna be a consideration as DiMaggio Cazares takes over on the base paths. And now it appears as though we're going to have a replacement hitter as well. Stepping up to the home plate area is Johnny Campes. So Campes steps up, taking over for Carlson. Campes did play in the 4 p.m. game. As now LaCour getting set. We'll see if Campes is swinging at the first thing he sees. He is not, and he takes strike 1. So 0-1 count as Campes now has a man on first. Pioneers looking for 2 outs. Gets set, checks on the runner. LaCour steps off as he doesn't like the lead Cazares has at first base. Hometown crowd here in Jamestown doesn't like it, but the Pioneers, once again, trying to work their way through. Checks on the runner. Huge lead at first. The pitch outside. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. It's a Tioga Down showdown. As LaCour does not like the lead that Cazares is taking over there at first base. We'll see as he stretches it out again, out past the line, as LaCour throws over, and that will not be in time. So LaCour back to the mound. Needs 2 outs. You have to imagine if you throw the pinch runner in there, Cazares is going to be going at some point. LaCour continuing to watch as Cazares continues to expand on that lead. He winds and delivers. Low. 2 balls, 1 strike. So it's 2-1. Pioneers still in need of 2 more outs. As now again, they wait. LaCour getting set. Big lead from Cazares. The wind, the pitch. Taken low again, ball 3. He is so distracted by that runner over at first. As now the pitch has to be somewhere over the plate. That can be called a strike. LaCour has to focus on a little less on Cazares and a little more on the man at home. As again, Campes, a dangerous hitter in his own right. The pitch taken for a strike, and the tag is not in time. So 3 balls, 2 strikes. As now again, count is full. It is juiced. It is jacked. It is a pretty safe bet that Cazares will be off and running as soon as the ball leaves the hand of LaCour. LaCour has to just focus on home. And that one's cut. Hit out towards left field. Back behind short as nobody going to make the catch. Hustle that into second base, and they do, and it's in time. So they get the out at second. And geez, the outfield did not know what was going on there. And they get very, very lucky as the out is made at second. But again, that ball just falls in. So luckily the Pioneers get the second out. Now that's going to bring up Hayden Hunt. And we'll see what Hunt can do here. As, again, that Cazares, the play was made at second. Luckily, the Pioneers realized the mistake of Cazares to stay so close to first base, thinking that someone was going to make that catch. And they tossed it in quick enough, as that's in there for strike one. So the Pioneers now 1 out away from getting out of this, despite a very poor play there in left field. So, no balls, 1 strike. Hayden Hunt trying to keep it alive. Andrew LaCour trying to put an exclamation point on the end of this game. The pitch. Low, 1 ball, 1 strike. So it's 1-1 as the Elmira Pioneers looking for 1 more out. A long look as the wind and the pitch. Taken for a strike, 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Hayden Hunt looks frustrated as now he'll step back in. Pioneers needing 1 more strike. As this will, if the Pioneers can come out with the W, salvage a little bit of life as they need some wins. They can go 500 here today. It would certainly help the cause. The pitch. In there for a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Another Tioga Down showdown. Hopefully the last one of the night. As now, a long look. LaCour waits, the wind and the pitch. That one grounded towards first base, but it gets by the first baseman. Scooped up in the field. And runners will be at first and third with 2 men down. That will bring up the tying run to the plate as the Pioneers, again, looking for the final out. Mark Tucker, who has struck out, grounded out to second, and flown out to center, will now be trying to do something against Andrew LaCour. You can bet Hunt will be looking for a stolen base here. Again, the Pioneers trying to hold on. A 5-2 lead here in the bottom of the 7th. Quick look here from LaCour. He waits. Hunt standing there on first. That one gets foul, so no balls, 1 strike. A huge foul ball there as LaCour heads back to the mound. Everybody back on their respective bases. First and third for the Tarp Skunks. As Elmira counting their lucky stars on that one. Andrew LaCour waits. He checks on the runner. Will come home with it. Cut on and missed, 0-2. So no balls, 2 strikes as the Pioneers once again have the Tarp Skunks down to their final strike. As now, a look from LaCour. The wind, the pitch, high, 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 men down. Looking for that final pitch to get out of here. As LaCour waits. The wind and the pitch. Outside, 2-2. Another Tioga Down showdown. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. As now, the Pios trying to finish it off. The pitch from LaCour. Cut on this one, drilled out to center. McNeil Ward sees it drop in. And now a run will score. The tying run now stands on first base. And again, 2 out hitting by the Jamestown Tarp Skunks has this into a very dangerous situation, and here comes Andrew Drum to talk with his hurler. As a run comes home to score, Luke Turner comes up, and he is a guy who can finish a game with 1 swing of the bat. LaCour needs an out here, as this game has gone really the other way. As now it was a 5-2 lead. Now it's 5-3. The tying run standing on first base. The go-ahead run at the plate. They're still breaking things up out there at the pitcher's mound. Andrew Drum heads for the dugout. And again, the Pioneers trying to find a way to get out of this one. Not at all what they were looking for here in the ninth. We're hoping for an easy inning, just not going to get that. As now LaCour back to work. Runners at first and second. The pitch. Cut on and missed, 0-1. So quickly ahead again. No balls, 1 strike. 2 men down as LaCour waits again. 5-3. Pioneers in need of 2 more strikes. The pitch. Low, 1 ball, 1 strike. So 1-1 as Andrew LaCour trying to finish this off. Now there's someone warming down in the bullpen just in case. Long look here. Andrew LaCour gets set. The pitch, runners off for third, inside, thrown down to second, not in time. So now the tying run sits 180 feet from home, and it's a 2-1 count. As now again, the Pioneers, who have been 1 strike from victory twice now, need 1 out. We'll see what LaCour does here. Quick look. As again, LaCour waits. The wind, the pitch, high, ball 3. So it's 3-1, 2 men down. Again, someone warming in the bullpen. But this has been nail-biting, to say the least. A long look as Andrew LaCour trying to settle himself down. The pitch in there for ball 4, and the bases are loaded with 2 outs. The go-ahead run, the game-winning run, stands on first as the Pioneers need 1 out. I don't know what the signal is down to the bullpen, but Andrew LaCour needs 1 out. Hosley stands between him and a save. And the nail biting is not over yet for the Pios. LaCour winds, delivers, in there for a strike, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike, 2 men down. As again, the Elmira Pioneers trying to finish this off. LaCour winds and deals. High and outside, 1-1. He's got to keep things around the zone. These Tarp Skunk hitters have not chased anything yet. We'll see what LaCour can do here. 1-1. LaCour sets the pitch. Low and inside, 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. And the Pioneers quiet out there on the bench as the Tarp Skunks getting loud, trying to help their hitter. 2-1. The pitch from LaCour. Cut on and miss, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. It's another Tioga Down showdown. Pioneers 1 strike away again. If you feel like you've heard that before, you have. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Andrew LaCour, 1 strike away. High and outside, almost gets by Henneman, 3-2. As now, Pioneers looking for 1 out. Now time being called as they're going to trade out base runners again. Turner will come out. Into the game goes Julian Ujima. So Ujima takes over on first, adding a little speed just in case, as that is the game-winning run right there on first. Don't know why they waited till now to make this change, As LaCour winds and delivers, fouled away, 3-ball, 2-strike count again. Everybody will be off on the pitch. 3-ball, 2-strike count. As again, the Pioneers 1 strike away as Danny Hosler has kept this one going, staying alive. LaCour waits. The pitch. Fouled off again. 3-2 count one more time. Pioneers do have someone in the bullpen. As I said, I don't know what they're going to do here, but you have to imagine Andrew LaCour looking for that final pitch to get out of this one. It's been dragging on here in the bottom of the 7th. The pitch cut on, popped up. This should be playable. As backing up the first baseman, Chris Erickson makes the grab, and the Pioneers have won it. The Elmira Pioneers claim victory here tonight, and it has been a long time since we've gotten to say that, folks. Pioneers come away with a victory here as just an excellent effort. It came down to the wire, but they get the job done, and you can't ask for more than that. Pios victorious here, 5-3 over the Jamestown Tarp Skunks. Playoff hopes still alive. Hopefully they'll be able to continue that on. Once again, want to thank everybody so much for tuning in here. I'm John Clement. Pioneers claim the 5-3 victory. Good night, Elmira.